Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel with you, La Nena, on another episode of A Girl Talks Formula One. So one of my New Year's resolutions was actually to create more Formula One related content. Not so much the Drive to Survive, but actually Formula One. And I want to start this year with my Formula One predictions. We have a lot of new faces, a lot of drivers coming from the Formula 2. This leaves us with a lot to talk about. There's been so much drama and controversies about whether this one should be omitted. No, that one. Oh, this one's only a reserve driver, but he's too good to drive. Why is he not driving? Well, only they have their answers. But let's start with the drivers. So me personally, I think that on 20th place, it's gonna be Nikita Mazepin. He is a good driver despite his attitude, but he ended up in 4th place on the Formula 2 driver standings. And he's very new to the Formula 1. As Ricciardo has mentioned before, once you change team, you have to get used to the new car. Now imagine changing category. On number 19, Nicolas Latifi. Williams still does not have enough budget to get a better car. So Latifi is definitely on the 19th place for me. 18th place, we've got Mick Schumacher. He is the son of legend Michael Schumacher, and he did win the Formula 2. That is why I am confident enough to place him on 18th position. Due to the team he's in, has had a very good year on 2018. But unfortunately, the cars they've been having ever since have not performing very well. So if they do have similar cars to previous years, then I don't really think this team is going to perform very well. Number 17, and I dare say Antonio Giovinazzi and not George Russell, because George Russell has proved to us that he has what it takes to be in the Formula One. All he is missing is a better car. And on 16th place, well, George Russell. 15th place, we've got Esteban Ocon. Yes, he did hit a podium this year, but that does not mean that he will hit another one next year. I don't want to be mean. He is such a sweet guy. I just think he's going to be in 15th. I mean, it is my predictions video after all, and it's only that, predictions. It doesn't mean anything. Then on 14th place, we've got legend Kimi Raikkonen. But then, don't get mad at me, on 13th place, I placed Fernando Alonso. I placed these two legends very low on the line because they've been in the Formula One for too long and they haven't been necessarily the most talented drivers lately. I don't know. Like I said, it's only predictions. This is what I think. Probably one or two or none of them are gonna come true. We'll see. Number 12, Lance Stroll. His dad is investing a lot of money on the team, and well, the same thing is happening with Nicolas Latifi on Williams, except that Lawrence Stroll is now the owner of Aston Martin, previously known as Racing Point. On 11th, just because Eastern Asians are very meticulous, competitive, and perfectionists, I'm going to be placing Yuki Tsunoda because he has proved that he has what it takes to be a Formula One driver. Then on 10th, one of my favorite drivers, Pierre. I was kind of conflicted about placing him on 10th or upper, but from 1 to 9, I am almost certain I am probably gonna get at least 2 or 3 right. So I had to place Pierre here because I didn't really know where to place him. On 9, Carlos Sainz. A lot of us are very hopeful of him performing excellently on Ferrari. Problem is the same as Haas. There haven't been many signs of improved cars, so if they still have the car that they had last year, I don't think Sainz is gonna get that much of a higher place than he did this year. On 8th, his fellow teammate Charles Leclerc, which has proved to us that he has what it takes to be a world champion. Once again, we go to the car. Damn them cars. Then on 7th, we have a funny guy, Lando Norris, who has been getting better by the minute. This little fella performed so well on the last races of the Formula One 2020 that I'm pretty sure he's gonna perform even better on 2021. because McLaren has proved that the car is getting better by the minute. Then on 6th, we have Daniel Ricciardo, because as we all know, every time that he changes team, it does take him a while to get used to the new car. I'm not saying he's not going to perform amazing with McLaren, I'm sure he is, but I'm also sure it's going to take him a while to get used to his new car. Then on 5th, dare I say Sebastian Vettel, because Racing Point's now Aston Martin cars are getting also very, very good. We saw it with Checo Perez's win, Lance Stroll taking 2 podiums. Checo Perez actually took 2 podiums too. And Lance Stroll leaded 2 or 3 races during 2020 for a long period of time. So their car is also getting better. We can see that Lawrence Stroll's money is actually worth it. On 3rd place, I am going to say Valtteri Bottas. We all know that for him it's always been really hard being paired up with Lewis Hamilton, and this has caused him a lot of frustration. But my 1st and 2nd place are gonna be quite controversial, because don't ask me why, but I think Max Verstappen is actually gonna win World Champion. Maybe I'm wrong. A lot of people say that Red Bull lost some sponsors, so they might have trouble with their car this year, but I don't know. I think Max Verstappen is finally gonna become world champion. So on 1st and 2nd place, I'm very torn. So I'm gonna place on 1 and 2 Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen. I'll leave that to destiny. Only time will tell who will win, but I couldn't choose just one. Now we go to the teams. Since we do have 2 newcomers to the Formula 1, I don't think Williams is going to be on the bottom line this year. I think it's going to be Haas. And on 9th place, it's going to be Williams. Then on 8th place, we have Alfa Romeo. And on 7th place, Alfa Tauri. On 6th place, we have Ferrari. On 5th place, I chose Renault. 4th place, McLaren. Even though they win 3rd place this year, I just have really good expectations for Aston Martin. So I ended up placing Aston Martin on 3rd place, 2nd place for Red Bull, and 1st place, Mercedes. That I have no doubt. Anyway, what do you guys think? What are your predictions for 2021? Do you agree on some of mine, or do you think I'm way offline? Comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and see you again next week with much more content for the Formula 1.